I said, no, Mark didn't spoil me. Everybody did spoil me. Nobody's saying, can you try and speak like a British person? Nobody's saying that. You are accepted the way that you are.
The weather.
We
were.
I told you not to.
Oh! Talk about the weather.
Well, Samantha and Chika, thank you so much for joining us this morning to talk about your experiences on the PGCE here. Now, let me say how proud I am of what you've achieved. Came to this country for the first time, not know a great deal about English schools or education system, let alone the program.
No.
And you absolutely nailed it. You went through, and now you're getting qualified teacher status, which is just amazing. And you've worked at, I've supported both of you in
Yes, you have.
hard
You need to say that again. Yes, you have.
Both of you.
Yes.
Tell us about that. But just before we get on to those experiences, I want you to talk all about those. You've got a job now, Samantha. Just tell us a little bit about that.
So, we did lots of applications. I got the message for an interview. I was told to teach any subject, any topic on English for 30 minutes.
Okay.
And this might have been an issue if I wasn't used to the system, if I hadn't learned what I learned on the job, on the placement and all of that. It went well. I chose the topic, I thought on vocabularies, I thought on inferences. I feel, and I know for sure that I was able to bank the job because of what I've learned all through my 3 placements.
The university trainings really helped you, give you that knowledge. You did the to secure that job, your first interview. Well, you get the job.
Yes,
well done again. It won't be long before you're doing.
I know.
So tell us a little bit about then. Maybe Chika, you can tell us a bit. What is it about our training that's made such a difference to you, to your confidence and understanding? What have you enjoyed about it?
So coming from a different culture and coming to a university where the training is right in the classroom. So you are not giving us a training of just receiving lectures. If you're going to be a teacher in the UK, then straight away into the schools. And that was just all we needed, because it was we going into the real world. You have prepared us in the classroom, we had lectures, and then sending us into the real world. So you've not left space for assumptions. We're not receiving lectures and saying, oh, we think this is what would happen in the schools. No, we were right in the schools. We had mentors that were teachers in the school, and they were training us, and the university was supporting us. We had ITAPs when we had to come back and then receive more lectures that we needed.
Just so you mentioned it, the ITAP, intensive training and practice, where we focus on a particular aspect of understanding, for instance, managing low-level disruption.
EAL, people premium, there were useful assessments, formative and summative assessments. Those were wonderful.
But Samantha, tell us, what did you find were the biggest differences, the things that, oh, my goodness, I didn't expect this when you stepped in, because you taught in Nigeria, and I bet here, I've never been to Nigeria, but I know it would have been a big culture shock. So what are the things, firstly, about schools that you found different?
Well, in Nigeria, there is a culture of strictness, but here it's more balanced, more of praises, more of motivation, and finding ways to bring the children out of their shells and make them engage in the lessons. Back home, there are some behaviors you just expect from a child, and when they do it, it's expected. Some positive behaviors, it's expected. So here, when those behaviors are done, there's so much praise, there's so much reward. There's so much attached to it that it motivates the children want to go more.
How did you find building those relationships with the lovely team at that first school?
The team in my first school were really supportive. They were supportive. So I think because that school has lots of children from different cultures. They even have language of the week. Before I left there, the language of the week was Yoruba, and that's a Nigerian language.
Okay.
So they are vast. They accept every culture. They know all of it. And so when they had me, it was open arms. They were ready to teach me. There's sometimes I've made cultural mistakes in language, which could be acceptable in Nigeria. Little things like, oh, I just said, go and put that, go and trash that. And they're like, no, put it in the bin.
Yeah.
It was acceptable. Nigeria. It is a language, they put it in the bin. Yeah. But because of culture and the children, so they're quick to say, Ms. Chika, put it in the bin. And, oh, good, thank you. So they were supportive, and that's really helped my cultural language too in the UK, because I learned a lot. They were quick to render assistance, to say, no, this is not how you would have done it, do it like this. The feedback is not to set you apart, no. The head of the teacher's training, she was bombarding me with emails of saying, you need to fix a date to meet me and go through the lectures you missed.
Yeah.
And she didn't let me rest until I did it. It wasn't for our own good. It was for my good. My visa came out quite late, and when it came out during the weekend, every department was closed. But I was speaking to the international department. On Sunday, 8 or 9 p.m., I sent Wayne a message. Hello, Wayne. I just got to Heathrow. And Wayne said, keep going straight to the University, Chika. Yeah. Somebody's waiting for you.
Right.
On Sunday.
Excellent.
I got here at 11. And guess what? The security were there. And they were like, are you Chika? Yes, I am. They showed me to my room, carried my... That was a good support.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, when you're not in school, you're not here, you're in the big wide world. And I want to ask you about your general feelings about British culture, when you're out doing your shopping, you're out on a day out somewhere, whatever. How did you adapt to that?
It's amazing. So how they send us email right from Nigeria to say, oh, you can try using your Nigerian cards. Did you get that?
Yeah,
we did. International cards right there. So we got the emails from them. We had a small Nigerian community in the hostel. Yeah. Oh, yes, we did. And then on Saturday morning, we're going shopping. The good thing too about the shops is they had it there. Discounts for students.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good. They're everything that we need. And it's easy. It's not difficult to shop. It's not. And around us, we have all the shops that we need. We had the Lincoln Market down the hill. So every Saturday we're there, we get tomatoes. The African shops too. Yeah. For some of us that want the African things, we'll buy the African pepper, we'll buy everything that we need. So it's all around us.
What about English food? Did you try that?
Oh, fish and chips! You know, that's my favorite. I love fish and chips. I love it. There's nothing difficult about English food. I love shepherd's pie. So I like to explore new things.
Yeah.
New English food. And when I do, I like it. It's nice.
She gives me the verdict, and then
I tell her,
I try it.
Buy it, and then she comes back to go buy more than I even do, Mark.
It sounds like this side of things has been actually one of the most rewarding for you. Going out, bargaining in shop, trying out new British.
It has.
So, what type of things would you say to someone who might be watching this in another country, maybe from your country, but maybe from one of the many other countries in the world who want to come in because they value our teacher training?
There are two things to think about. First of all, the importance of the PGCE program for whoever wants to be a teacher or get their QTS. And then the second thing would be life in Lincoln in particular. Okay? Just in case someone is worried, how would I blend into the British system? The British people are nice.
They are welcoming.
They are nice. I remember my first day here, I got lost on my streets because I was trying to go get something and my phone went off. You need your map. Very important. Anywhere you're going, you need your map if you're an international person here. So my phone went off. I couldn't find where I was going to. I saw someone just gardening and I went to her. I told my first day here, first time to UK. And I said, please, I'm looking for so and so. And she was so helpful, gave me a detailed direction. She was almost ready to leave what she was doing just to give me the right direction. It was my first experience and it was nice. Even at the train station, while coming from Heathrow to Lincoln, there was someone who helped me carry my bag. The weather. We were.
I told you lots of it.
Talk about the weather.
We went through so much when we came in. But right now, I can tell you that
yes,
we've adapted. Yes,
Because we came in when it was quite cold.
We came in during winter. We got to
We saw snow.
What, for the first time?
I was screaming. I looked out of my window and I shouted to the other Nigerian lady, "Come and see!"
Did they all rush out?
We all rushed out and we were playing.
It was fun. In the end, you just adapt. That's the main thing. You would adapt. You find ways. Going through the weather app, you know how your day would probably go.
One question I asked during my own interviews before coming is cultural difference and intonation where we speak.
Yeah.
Because we are from Nigeria. And then the accent, the British accent, will they understand me? And then the English, we know we have Nigerian English, nobody's going to criticize you on that. Nobody's marking you based on your accent. Nobody's scoring you based on your intonation. Nobody's saying, "Oh, I can't hear you." Nobody's saying, "Can you try and speak like a British person?" Nobody's saying that. You are accepted the way that you are right from the classroom. You are accepted. So let's remove everything of, how can I adapt to be British? Nobody's saying, "Come, leave your country, leave your culture and come and be British." Nobody has said that. So come with an open mind. You accepted the way that you are. If you send email to staff 1 a.m. in the morning, you will get your reply. And then one lecturer said, "Mark has spoiled you, Chika." I said, "No." I said, "No, Mark didn't spoil me. Everybody did spoil me." Is the course intensive? Yes, it is. Be prepared. Be ready to learn. Be ready to understand. If you have to teach the children, remember as teachers, we are the models the children see.
Thank you very much for all your contributions to the education in our country and our partnership schools. You brought in something slightly different, which they really valued, and those children remember the teaching you gave them for a long time. Chika and Samantha, thanks very much for coming along.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.